Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Eli, and today I am going to be just briefly talking about, I don't know why I have these on, to be honest. So if you haven't noticed, I again haven't been posting for quite a bit of a while, and I don't know if it's more prominent with this camera or not, but if you've also noticed, plenty of things have changed around here as well. I'm sure the camera quality looks a lot better, and the room is now a dark gray instead of a brown. I have a lot to dive into, and honestly, it's all scary and exciting at the same time. I have been going through a lot of different experiences throughout my life currently, and it has just been one hell of a roller coaster, to say the least. It's been plenty of ups and downs, and I think it can only continue to go up and down from here, to be honest. There are so many things in life that just I don't know. I was about to get really philosophical for a second, and I don't even know where that was about to go. So let me get into what I'm actually going to talk about here before I freaking keep on rambling like I'm supposed to do. I have kind of notes on what I want to talk about, so I'm going to go through my little daily notebook here and kind of... This is more of like an actual video, but I'm going to use it as a reference point for now, because my brain, my brain's just terrible. Let me give it just a second. Give it just a second. Let me look through my notes here. I got it down. I just need... It's off the top of my head. I just give me 2 hours, 3 at the most, maybe 4. I'll be back. Okay, bye. I'm back and I learned absolutely nothing. This thing's horseshit, and we're just gonna throw this out the window. Actually, let me just do this. I had some good pointing here. Oh yes, very interesting. This part. Love it. Alright, well, glad I could figure all that out and remind myself of all the wonderful accomplishments I made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm trying to do like that awkward pose thing, but you can't see the arm on my chair at all because it's low. Ah, dang it. Oh well. That was a stupid bit. I'm sorry. I know I do plenty of those. So pretty much in my life recently, I have been making a lot of progress towards my mental health and my mental state. I don't like how this thing's so far up and you can't see my arms. I have my new Canon EOS camera. I have it on a tripod, but it's fixed in such a way where like the tripod has to be stagnant behind the my desk because I don't have any booms or anything to put on my desk to have it maneuverable and whatnot. So it's just like stagnant in one spot, and I can't like lower it. It's at the lowest it'll go as far as the camera height, and it just can't capture like what I want it to, which is my hand movements and stuff like that. So sorry if I point that out several times throughout the I'm rambling. I am absolutely rambling. So yes, it has been long once again since I have recorded. I know I kind of did a little bit, very little, way less than I wanted to, like minuscule amount for the holidays that I planned for. I had a lot of ideas for Halloween as well, and all those just fell through because I did more planning than actually putting stuff into action. And like even then the planning was half-assed because like I would write down stuff, I would kind of flesh it out a little bit, and then I just like leave it on my notes app and just leave it for, you know, for inspiration later and never get back to it. That's one of the main things is like I have ideas and then it just like turns into something that sits there and rots, and like I want it to turn it into a gem because I see the potential when I come up with the ideas, but for some reason I always get locked in this thing where it's just like paralysis and like it's either indecision. It's hard for me when it comes to stuff like that because like I want to do the best that I possibly can. That's what I've been trying to say this whole entire time. I want to make stuff like to the best of my ability, and like I know that it's going to take a long time before I make quality product on anything that I start out with, because realistically, while I've had this channel for a while, like for a couple of years now, I haven't done a whole lot of anything. I have stuff from like 2-3 years ago that just sat there with absolutely no progress whatsoever. Just sat there with the same 38 views that it had, and like there's nothing else that came out of that. It's month hiatus, yearly hiatus. It is a problem. But like the thing is like I know what I could eventually be able to be capable of, because like once I finally put the passion and like the desire and the work and the discipline towards doing this, that I will do it very well, because that is one thing that I do very well is once I know something enough and I am passionate enough about it, I do it really well. I do it to the fullest extent that I can possibly do. And I haven't done that with a lot of things since high school, pretty much, because that was the point where like a schedule and routine was dependent on myself, and I didn't really know how to do that. And I kind of just let myself float around for a really long time, a very unhealthily long time. So I got the video up from the other channel in October, November-ish, and was going to do way more after that, of course. Like last year, and the year before, and the year prior, and this, that, and the third, and it just never got done. And it's like, it's not a lack of wanting to do it. It really isn't, because this is something that I have been wanting. Ooh, my hair's all messy. This is something that I've been wanting to do since I was like 12, right? Since I first watched Markiplier and PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and DanTDM. That was my stuff. Minecraft was my game, and like I loved playing different things, and it was just, I'm not looking at the camera as much as I should be. Points for later. See, I'm learning. I know that I need to be looking at the camera more to engage with the viewer, which is you. Because the eyes are the windows to the soul, and if you see what is in my soul, you know that I roll. Whatever. The point I'm trying to make is that like I have been in this constant loop of like having inspiration and like not really discipline. I've been lacking the discipline part of it, which comes through the hard work, doing the hard things, doing the thing that you want to do, which is me being on this camera right now. I'm being in front of the screen, even though it's kind of slightly uncomfortable. I still don't feel 100% prepared. I'm not like the best talker in the world. I ramble. I have ADHD, so like I'm all over the place all the time with my stories. There are a lot of different factors that go into like the thought process of even building up the energy to do this. Because in my mind, I know that I have to set up the camera, I know I have to set up the lights, I have to set up my computer, and it's just like all of it becomes so exhausting because I think of it and forgive me, let me actually look up this word. I want to use it so bad because I'm trying to use bigger vocabulary because I'm saying things like a lot. I just did it again. I said like 2 times because I was trying to say like agnostic. Let me look this word up because if I'm wrong, I don't know. Lacking a strong belief or opinion about something to be sure up-minded about. What was I just saying? Does agnostic fit that? Whatever word I was, I don't even remember. See, I get, I do this to myself all the time. No, that is the right word. I was saying shit about not being motivated. That was the right word, right? Agnostic? Let me look that up again. Wait a minute. Lacking a strong belief or opinion about something. Yeah. I think that I was saying that it's not like I'm agnostic to like the whole process of this because I love it. Like I when I actually do it, and even though like editing and stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's still, it's something that I know that I want to do. I don't know why it takes me so long to like come to the conclusion that I have to do the thing in order to get better at it. Like it literally just starts with starting by hitting the damn button, by setting up the shit, by doing the work and making myself produce. That is really what it boils down to. And like it is really hard to explain really why it's so difficult for me to make myself do that. I know I don't want to just sit on my phone all day, especially since I've been working out, I've been keeping myself healthy, I have been doing great at work. I mean, that's up to my boss's opinion, of course. Don't tell him, but I think I'm his best employee, even better than himself. Okay? No, he's way more perfect than me. Love you, boss. But like it's just I have such a potential for creativity and all these wonderful different things that I want to do. Like I want to do this, I want to do YouTube, I want to do music, I want to try and do coding for games because I love games, and like I have somewhat of a brainy brain up here is just when I don't fucking use it. Is the main thing, is just when I don't use it, I feel so bogged down by all these negative emotions and things because I let them kind of consume me in a sense because I don't have a purpose. And now that I'm kind of finding my purpose, I feel like even now, just talking about it, I just feel like this fire. Like it's just, it's something that I haven't really felt before. And I felt the motivation, you know, I felt like the inspiration to do all of this stuff. And, you know, it's really something to go from like motivation without discipline, but now having that motivation on top of discipline, and like the discipline for this is complete ass. Let's be honest. I mean more of discipline in myself and the things that I have been working towards and just my own development. So like maybe this will foster and boost that kind of discipline that will seep into whatever this becomes. But you know, it's a learning process. You know, we're all humans. Everything takes time to grow and evolve and change, and we're always changing. So, you know, I feel like it was kind of bound to happen at some point where I would get to a breaking point and just be like, this is it. I can't just sit around on my ass and do nothing anymore. I have to make something out of myself, or else there isn't going to be time left to do anything with. So, as you know, some people like to say the clock is always ticking. No, just saying, just saying. But I kind of rambled for quite a bit longer than I actually meant to, so I would try and slow down and come to a stopping point. But you know, the takeaway message from all this is pretty much: don't waste your time. You know, don't waste. There's so many opportunities for the people of the world right now, and it's absolutely crazy to even think for a second anymore that I'm going to sit here and waste it away. Like, sure, there are going to be days where I don't actually put in 110% effort like I say I'm going to. There are going to be days where I fail horribly. There are going to be days where I succeed greatly and then right after fail horribly again. I guarantee you one of these things of equipment is going to break at some point just to fuck with me, so I have to buy a new thing and have to stress about money about that. I guarantee you some footage along the way is going to get corrupted or deleted or something like that, and that doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter. The excuses, all of the excuses that I've given myself, I'm too tired, I just don't have the energy for it, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know enough, it's gotta stop. And like, I think a lot of us feel that way because like it's not like I want this miserable life for myself where I'm stuck in this loop that I feel like I can't get out of, and that I want to so desperately remove myself from that negative energy. I'm getting really emotional. I'm so sorry. I just like, this has been quite a day, and not like a roller coaster of up and down. It's just like been a constant roller coaster up. And again, you know, this is one of those good days. This is one of those really good days, which is why I'm able to sit here for like 14 minutes and ramble on like it's only been 5 minutes. The time is going by so quickly, and I am very appreciative that I can sit here with like some kind of enjoyment of it and feel more comfortable expressing myself and just, you know, I may not be looking at the camera all the time. I'm probably not speaking the most clear and concise form of manner, but I'm still doing it. Well, that little thing right there in the corner is still red. I'm still sitting here eating up my memory card while I talk. Eating up the battery on this poor camera. I'm not gonna hold you guys for too much longer, but I don't know if I'm gonna edit any of this. Honestly, I think this is like the most authentic piece, so like any long pauses I may get rid of, but I might keep the majority of this because realistically this is what I'm feeling today, and I pray that this inspires other people to chase their fucking dreams. Like, there is no other time. There is never a right time for anything. Once you start working towards something, opportunity will disguise itself as like the hardest challenges. Like that's what I got told today. And like I've been reading this book called How to Think and Grow. No, not How to Think. Just Think and Grow Rich. It might as well say How to Think and Grow Rich because I keep calling it every time. By Napoleon Hill, and it's been a fantastic read. I went back and reread it. I was already on page 30, and like I felt for some reason in my soul that I was missing a big part of it. Like I was kind of getting it, but I wasn't really fully getting it. And I went all the way back, like even to the introductory pages that I skipped because I thought it would have been just, some editorial, author nonsense that I don't usually read, and that was a damn lie. I would have missed out on at least 4 or 5 pages of more knowledge if I haven't read it. So honestly, I'm kind of glad I went back and started from like the very beginning. That took some kind of discipline myself because I was already on page 32 or something like that, and I was like, it's kind of a quarter way through the book. It's only 100 pages long. Hey, you should see. I got the. Hang on, let me go get the book. You should see how ridiculous this is. Which I guess is kind of makes you slow down and read it more. So that might be like a design choice of the book. Is this book right here? The pages. Do you see how wide this thing is? How long ways it is? Try and read this text. I dare you to try and read it from this far back. It's like a textbook. But no, it's not the most enjoyable read ever, of course, but because it's a bit of philosophy and like application of knowledge and everything. But it's a. I don't know why I have to put it all the way back. I'm already over here. Might as well. But it's a good read though, and like it's been one of the things that has been kind of pushing me towards this mindset that I hope to continue to grow and develop, because like honestly this is not the end. This is definitely not the end. This is only just barely scratching the surface of all the different things that I could possibly do and achieve. So I am very hopeful and excited for the future. Challenges will come and go as they please. Opportunities will come and go as they please. Life is full of mystery and so much potential. I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about it anymore. I'm just going to plan and be prepared, because you can never really be fully ready for something, but you better be prepared for it. Otherwise, it's just going to whiz right past you. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity that never comes until it does than to be unprepared for one that does show up too soon. So, in today's world with all the different developments and everything going on, feels like a bit of a rat race again, and like there are so many other content creators out there on this platform. That's one of the other things, is kind of like a fear of like, God, there are just so many other talented people, but why not you? I know there's a bunch of videos now popping up about it. It's funny as I'm coming into this time myself, but there's like so many videos now about like why not you? You're special. You can find the motivation for yourself, like. Well, not just motivation, but discipline. Like motivation is bullshit and stuff like that. And not that motivation is bullshit, but like motivation alone, I guess, is kind of the sense that there's. I let myself get caught up again. But hey, you kind of look at those in kind of a cynical way, of, oh, that's bullshit. You can't just win through positive thinking and stuff like that. I'll let you know. I'll let you know a little secret here that I've been learning from that book and from my own examples in my life, just recently. I'm gonna let you know a little secret here. Okay, come on, get closer. That is all false. That is all false, and it's hard to believe that. I can totally understand from like. Even I still kind of doubt it sometimes. There's still like some little inkling of doubts, of seeds of doubts here every once in a while, because I haven't perfected it. I haven't mastered it. And, honestly, it'd probably take a lifetime to do so, because this kind of mindset, you can always keep growing it. But like once you start destroying it again, it's that much harder to build back up. And I don't want to keep doing that. Those little doubts here and there, they come and go. but they don't really stick anymore. They kind of just, it's like water and oil. It kind of just slides off of each other. It sticks around for a second, floats around, tumbles around in whatever kind of pea brain I have left in there, and all the rest of the empty space in between, and then just in one ear, no, in one ear, shoot right out the other. So it's not sticking as much as it used to, and I'm not taking it to heart and believing the negativity because I'm only taking in positivity. I mean, seriously, it is this simple. You do still have to have a plan and like the desire for it and stuff like that, and that's still really difficult. You have to like kind of just force yourself every day, and it's work. It is exhausting. I do kind of feel more mentally exhausted the more I try to keep this mentality up, but that's just my brain at work. You know, if it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, every single person on this planet would have a sustainable job, would have a comfortable living, would have all the amenities, all the necessities that they could possibly have, right? If it was that simple, it wouldn't just be like the Fortune 500. It wouldn't be just like, which, I mean, they're not like, Fortune 500 is people that have mountains of wealth. So that's like a whole nother league away. But you know what I mean? Like, people always say how seemingly rare wealth is and everything. And like, I don't have wealth right now. Like, I'm not in like the hundreds of thousands of dollars simply just from thinking this positive way. Like, you still gotta let stuff come to you and be patient for it and just be ready for it. It's not going to come to you instantly, like unless you just happen to be graced by a really good opportunity that just happens to come up and is your saving grace and you can build it on for the rest of your life, or you're super talented, or XYZ, insert your own special little phrase there. But yeah, I'm rambling. It really is. As hard as it is to believe, like, trust me, even though I've been, like, telling myself that for a long time, because, like, I have been told that by other people, and have been seeing examples of it beforehand, so, like, I already kind of had, like, the little seedling thought of positivity creates more positivity through, you know, just thought alone, but now I'm fully understanding it, and really believing it in myself. And all those things combined are what are creating what you're witnessing now today. Almost a whole half-hour discussion with like no, you know, I'm still a little unconfident. I don't have the full skill set of a good entertainer, but I'm gonna get there. It's all takes time. It really does. Like, I notice right now, as I'm speaking so passionately about this, I don't have as much breath control because, like, I'm just, like, constantly getting out everything I'm saying because I want to keep this short. But, like, I can't stop gabbing. I can't. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I hope that this brings some kind of inspiration to you guys as well, because really, it's not always going to be this easy. You're not always going to have days where you just, why does it feel like my hair is sticking up so weird? I don't know. I keep messing with it. It looks like it's all over the place in the camera preview. It's not always going to be like this. You're not going to have this constant motivation that I have been having all day, the inspiration and like feeling that burning desire in the back of your brain and like in your very being. It's not going to be like this. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling this motivated. The day before, I felt like absolute crap. Like, I was going through a pretty big headache that was very debilitating in the sense where I almost felt sick enough I had to leave the job site. I didn't. I painted that whole entire door. I painted it was 2 doors. Painted the last coat on one door in the bathroom and painted another coat. Again, why does it shut off automatically? Is that a setting? Is that a setting? Yeah, damn it. Anyways, microphone's still going. See? What was I just saying? Oh yeah, doors in the bathroom. I still painted that stuff. I was hurting. Like my left temple right here was like just throbbing in pain. Like every once in a while it would go away, and like the pressure would just come back, and it would just be like right there. like someone was digging a knife in there or something. And when I got done, when I got back to the garage at my boss's place afterwards, because it's only a 10-minute drive afterwards, and that's where I was supposed to go, it was gone. It's like it was never there in the first place. I just kept thinking to myself, like, yep, just gonna keep doing this. I need that money, man. And I got through it, you know. It was like all pretty much equivalent to a migraine if I ever felt one. I don't really know if I can get those because, like, you know, I don't know what migraines are. I don't really. It's blinding lights. I didn't have any of light sensitivity or anything like that, so it's probably just a really bad headache or a mild migraine. Again, I don't have them normally, so I don't know at all what it was. Could have been some dehydration. I didn't really have as much water that day, so I don't know, but it went away rather quickly once I got done with the stuff, so didn't matter afterwards, I could tell you that. I could tell you that. It did not matter afterwards. Really sucked during. Really bad. But, that is enough rambling out of me. I have been at this computer for almost a whole half hour thinking it was still 10 minutes. So, I am going to let you guys go. But thank you for sitting here and listening to my whole ass TED Talk. I really do hope that this gets somebody to create something, to go get up and do something. Do anything for 10 minutes, for 5 minutes. Go do something. Literally, anything with your life. Anything that you want to do, or if you're not 100% too sure if you want to do it, there is so many things that people can do. And we have so many seconds. We don't know how, we don't know how many seconds we have. So why are we wasting them? Sitting here wondering, sitting here with all the what ifs and sitting here with the negative thoughts and why? I don't know why I've been doing it. So why are you? If you are. If you're not, good for you. And even if you are, like, if you stuck here and watched this whole entire thing and listened to me ramble, I mean, that's still beneficial for yourself, right? I mean, like, if you're not totally down and out, you're still at least trying, even if you don't think this way, and, like, stuff still sucks. But you're still going, even though you don't have this exact mindset. You're still doing something. It's not like you're doing absolutely nothing, So, even that, people should be proud of. Like, even if they have those negative mindsets and they're still able to pull themselves up and trudge themselves through work like that, I mean, more power to you. And I hope that you can change your mindset so that you can keep getting more power to yourself, because that's really all it takes. There are other factors, of course, but once you have this kind of mindset, it really starts to change. And again, you're seeing this at the very beginning of whatever this becomes in the future. Like, I don't know exactly what is going to come out of this, how successful this will be, but I feel like I don't really need to know that 100% sure to still try and put my full heart and soul into it, because, like, whatever is going to come to me no matter what time it's supposed to happen. What I gotta do is be prepared for it, so when an opportunity is there, I can open the door and embrace it in welcome arms and give it a nice squeeze hug. Just like I want to do with all of you. That's creepy. Never mind. I'm not popular enough or nearly handsome enough. No, I'm handsome enough. I'm just not popular enough for that yet. To be getting hugs from all my viewers. Someday, though. Someday. Remember, every every no is just one step closer to a yes. You'll get your way. The world gives you what you ask for it. You just gotta interpret things in ways that'll change your frequency and get those positive waves going, because, man, I'll tell you what, you have no idea how much time you have left on this earth, and you should spend every single second of it thankful that you are alive. There's like a 400 million to 1 chance for you even being alive. for you even being human, because there are a plethora of other creatures out there that you could have been born into, and if you got born into a human being with a thinking brain, an innovative mind, and a heart and spirit of freaking fire, of lightning, and you're gonna chase your gosh darn dreams. Nike said it. Don't let your dreams be... Shia LaBeouf. Don't... Just do it. Just do it. I don't know. Oh, I'm being silly. I was gonna do the whole thing and then decided not to. I don't know. Maybe I might get copyright infringement. Hopefully not. Shia LaBeouf and Nike, don't sue me. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. I'm just trying to spread the message, okay? Don't sue me. I appreciate your high power. I'll cease and desist. Officer. No. Yeah. That is all for me. It's silly as this is. Silly and serious at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everything is A-okay and that you have a nice day and a lovely night. Alright. I'll see you in the next one.